All right, guys. So if you remember, maybe a couple days ago, I did a story about the San Francisco mayor that got caught partying maskless with BLM in a San Francisco nightclub, just shucking and jiving, okay? Dance on the dance floor, living her life. Now, she faced some backlash over this because San Francisco has some of the strictest lockdowns in the country, right? It is unequivocally clear that when you're inside, you're supposed to be wearing a mask unless you are eating or drinking. But in the videos, we saw this mayor not wearing a mask while dancing and partying, okay? Not eating and drinking, right? Dancing and partying in a club, okay? We saw it. And according to her own rules, she should be arrested for it because this order, right? People violating it. It says that it is punishable by fine, misdemeanor, or imprisonment, right? So she should be arrested, maybe fined, charged, and who knows, thrown in jail, okay, for violating her own order. But yet she comes out here and tries to defend it and says that, quote, we don't need the fun police, right? We don't need the fun police. Now, I'm going to say up front, guys, this mayor right here is a certified psychopath. I'm telling you, because there was a story that came out a couple years ago about her that we're going to talk about that basically shows that this woman is absolutely nuts, okay? But we're going to talk about this first, and then we're going to get to that. But she comes out here and, again, says that we don't need the fun police, essentially saying that you guys don't need to judge me for what I'm doing, right? Don't try to ruin my fun.
And I think it's sad that this is even a story. You know, I was there. I was eating and I was drinking and I was sitting with my friends, and everyone who came in there was vaccinated. So the fact that we have turned this into a story about being maskless, no, I'm not going to sip and put my mask on, sip and put my mask on, sip and put my mask on, eat and put my mask on. While I'm eating and I'm drinking, I'm going to keep my mask off. And yes, in the end time, while we're drinking, like everyone else there, we were all having a good time. And again, all vaccinated. So the fact that this is even a story is sad. And it's sad because we're missing out on the fact that we have live performances. We in San Francisco have done an incredible job around COVID. Yes, we have challenges, but this is now a distraction. And I would hope that people would spend more time on enjoying San Francisco, of going to go see Maurice Mobetta, and less about something that shouldn't even be a story in the first place. When you enter these venues, people are going to drink. People have to be vaccinated. And so it doesn't mean that life, like sip and drink, that is just not realistic. And when you go to restaurants, I was at a restaurant, same thing. I'm leaving my mask down while I'm enjoying my food. I'm not putting it on and taking it off, putting it on. People are not doing that. So that's just not realistic. You all know it's not realistic. So the fact that this story became about me and less about the artist and nightlife, which I will continue to enjoy in San Francisco, is very unfortunate. Like, we don't need the fun police to come in and try and micromanage and tell us what we should or shouldn't be doing. We know what we need to do to protect ourselves. No one has been more conservative about protecting themselves than I have, not just because I want to set an example, but because I don't want to get COVID. And I know many people feel the same way. So let's focus on what's most important. That is getting reopened, supporting our nightlife, enjoying our great city, getting back to the normal we once enjoyed, and having a good time.
And I just find the fact that she can say this with a straight face, considering how the whole left-wing establishment has been trying to ruin everybody's fun that don't agree with them, it blows my mind. But at the same time, it doesn't, considering how this person is a psychopath. Let's read here. San Francisco Mayor London Breed remained steadfastly defiant about her behavior Friday after she was photographed at a city jazz club dancing and singing without a mask on earlier this week, despite a city mandate. Quote, "While I'm eating and drinking, I'm going to keep my mask off," Breed, a Democrat, told reporters while calling the story a distraction, according to Fox 2 on the Bay Area. Quote, and yes, in the time while we're drinking like everyone else there, we were all having a good time and again, all vaccinated. Okay, so if y'all was all vaccinated and that's such a big deal, why have the mask mandate in the first place? If that's truly how you feel. The mayor insisted the focus of media attention should be on live music returning to San Francisco and said that putting a mask on in between eating and drinking isn't realistic. The fact that this is even a story is sad, she said. But Bree's own city ordinance, one of the strictest in the country, requires a mask indoors, vaccinated or not, unless the person is actively eating or drinking. Quote, my drink was sitting at the table. I got up and started dancing because I was feeling the spirit and I wasn't thinking about a mask, Bree explained. I was thinking about having a good time, and in the process, I was following the health orders. No, you was not. No, you were not. You were breaking your own rules. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This person is a psychopath, right? A certified Looney Tune. I'm telling you, because she's trying to say, oh, the fact this story is sad. Okay, well, I can say the same thing about the fact that the left-wing liberal media, including Dr. Fauci, went on TV and tried to make a story out of college football, right? Stadiums being packed full with college football fans and the Sturgis bike rally. Okay, people that want to live their lives, that are trying to have fun just like she is. The left-wing media made a huge story out of that. Okay, try to call those people super spreaders. But see, when Democrats get called, oh, this shouldn't be a story, this is desperation. Not only that, she's trying to say that she didn't violate rules that she actually violated. It's crazy. Bree added, she and fellow club goers don't need the fun police to come in and micromanage and tell us what we should and shouldn't be doing. Oh my God, the unmitigated gall, the coordinates, the nerve of these damn Democrats. The nerve of these people to sit here and say, don't tell us what we should and shouldn't be doing. Don't be trying to micromanage my life. When the Democrats have spent the last year plus trying to micromanage people's lives. That's what they've been trying to do. The whole Democrat Party is built off trying to micromanage people's lives, right? That's their whole platform. That's their whole platform. But she's sitting here talking about don't do that to her because she got caught partying with BLM. These people are nuts. The fact this story became about me and less about the artists and nightlife, which I will continue to enjoy in San Francisco, is very unfortunate, she told reporters. Breed announced the need for a new mask mandate in August as the Delta variant continues to spread, according to Fox News. Quote, our economy and our livelihood and our kids going back to school and everything in between depends on it, she said at the time. Okay, so she said we don't need the fun police, right? We don't need the fun police. Don't police my fun. When I'm breaking the rules, don't police my fun. But it's cool. It's okay to, again, have these lockdowns on your own people and these mandates and to police their fun. But just don't police my fun. When I'm having fun, even though I'm breaking my own rules, don't worry about it, right? But you people that want to attend a back rally, right? If you want to go to a football game, even if you want to run in a marathon, right? Run outdoors in a marathon. You still got to wear a mask. You still got to wear a mask. If you want to do everything besides hang out and party with the Democrat elites, okay? For example, go to Obama's party, hang out with Nancy Pelosi, things like that. Oh yeah, you guys can't do that. You guys can't have fun, but I can have fun. Again, this person is a psychopath. And the reason why I know, guys, is because there was a story that came out a couple years ago in which this lady essentially tried to use her power as mayor to get her brother out of prison, whom murdered a woman by pushing her out of a car in the middle of traffic on the Golden Gate Bridge. Take a look.
Two family dramas playing out tonight around a notorious Bay Area homicide. A killer's sister is trying to get him out of prison early. The victim's mother is outraged, primarily because the sister asking for mercy is the mayor of San Francisco. Investigative reporter Jackson Vanderbecken has a story you'll see only on NBC Bay Area.
Sandra McNeil's daughter, Lentise White, was killed 18 years ago by the mayor's brother. It was a notorious case. A young mother pushed out of a car into Golden Gate Bridge traffic.
Now McNeil says she's outraged that Mayor London Breed could be trying to use her position to free her brother some 15 years early with this letter to the governor.
She's the mayor, so she got a little power, so she thinks she's gonna get her brother out.
Veteran prosecutor turned defense attorney Chuck Smith says the letter raises all sorts of ethical questions.
I mean, the timing of it obviously is troublesome. She could have written this letter 6 months ago when she wasn't mayor, and she didn't. The governor obviously is leaving office soon.
In the letter, Breed tells the governor that while she does not think her brother's 4-decade sentence was fair, I make no excuses for him. His decisions, his actions led him to the place he finds himself now. She says her brother, Napoleon Brown, has been through 12-step addiction programs in state prison. But outside, he would have strong family support with access to a job and counseling. His freedom, she says, is what's best for both Napoleon and society overall. But Breed leaves out that records show that last year her brother was caught with heroin in prison and had another 2 years tacked on to his sentence for manslaughter and other crimes. And McNeil says the governor needs to know Breed tried to provide her brother with an alibi, testifying during the trial that Napoleon Brown was sleeping on their couch at the time of the crime, even though McNeil's daughter's dying words implicated Brown. We reached out to Mayor Breed and the governor for comment. The governor's office declined. Breed responded that the letter was only one part of a family request for clemency, given the fact that he has already served nearly 20 years behind bars. I'm not asking for my brother to be pardoned or for his conviction to be wiped away, but simply for the governor to consider initiating the commutation of his sentence. But Attorney Smith says the fact that the letter leaves out key information, like the heroin possession, makes it all the more troubling.
It smacks of ethics which are not exactly up to par, in my opinion.
McNeil says the mayor's letter pours salt on old wounds.
I thought it was just done and over. You know, he got his sentence and justice was served, and that was the end of it. I didn't ever know it was going to be another beginning of it.
Jackson Vanderbecken, NBC, Bay Area News.
What I tell you guys, certified psychopath, right? She's like, I'm not trying to get my brother out of jail, but I actually am trying to get my brother out of jail. Oh no, my brother, he's completed all these programs in regards to substance abuse and stuff like that. But the man got caught with heroin in jail, right? She says, my brother is going to be a positive contributor to society. It's best for society to let this man out of jail. She testified that the man was sleeping on his couch at the time in which this incident happened. She said he was sleeping on his couch when he was pushing people into traffic. Certified psychopath. She's a psychopath. She is a pathological liar. So you saw it there in the past where she's doing that, and she's lying now about the fact that she's breaking home rules. These are the people that California is electing into office, guys. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, California just might be too far gone. It just might be too far gone. Maybe that state can't be saved. If these are the type of people that these people in California are electing into office, maybe that state just can't be saved, right? They just can't be saved. And you just got to let them do their own thing. Let them be miserable, living under their hypocritical dictators. This is who they're voting for. This is who they're voting for. Psychopaths, crazy people, right? So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.